Prejudice is a terrible thing. It clouds judgment and results in flame wars, console wars, cola wars, and most horrifying of all, real wars. So I'm going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, so to speak. This game is full of furries. Anime-looking furries at that. It's a JRPG full to the brim of anthropomorphic cats and dogs. But I'm going to implore you, don't hit that thumbs down button until you've heard me out. Solatorobo is pretty kick-ass. Think you can hold out another 3.5 minutes? Then let's begin. First off, the name. Yeah, it's 10 letters and seems pretty weird, but it's just Japanese for sky and robots. That's a pretty apt description of what the game's all about. Airships and various flavors of ride armor. Your protagonist, the eternally bone-chewing Red, pilots a suit called the Dahak, apparently named after the dude in Xena Warrior Princess. And here's where things get a little off the rails. Rather than shooting or punching enemies, this armor's primary means of attack involves picking up and throwing foes. Snatching enemy ordnance right out of the air and throwing it back, or, during aerial combat, doing a barrel roll and ramming the bastards out of the sky. To this end, the capacity of the armor is quantified in terms of attack, defense, and mobility, as well as hydraulics, viz. The lifting strength of the Dahak itself. Better hydraulics means faster flipping of foes, and consequently less time you're left open to counterattack. Once an enemy is launched helplessly into the air, you can grab it again and bounce it off a wall, the floor, or another hostile unit, at which point it bounces again and can be re-thrown if you're swift enough and can avoid any oncoming fire. I realize I'm spending a lot of time discussing the mechanics, but given their unique nature, I think it's worth it. You can call this an RPG all day long, and there are stats and EXP to be sure, but the player takes a much more active role. Rather reminds me of the Mega Man Battle Network series, come to mention it. Said stats are augmented through the use of the customization menu, where you can install upgrades in a grid expandable by points found during your adventure. Here you can Tetris together a chunk of power-ups suited to your own fighting style, further invoking the Battle Network series. These power-ups will carry your armor through the quests, tasks, and plot required to establish Red as a leading hunter, as well as solving the mystery behind the mysterious child you rescued during the game's prologue, a investigation, interrupted by the emergence of a colossal stone beast. While the dialogue's well written, the only vocal snippets are largely unintelligible outbursts of what could be Japanese, French, or German depending on how you squint your ears. But regardless of how you parse it, know this, it's a better game than Prejudice would let you believe. Hairballs aside, this is a nice return to the JRPGs of old. Linear plot with lots of side quests to explore, while being mechanically innovative and genuinely interesting. Thanks for being good, little girls and boys. Now you may pass judgment. I'm going to be over here continuing to have fun on a mech while you do so.